right, well, if you like high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, perhaps this fight will be the one for you. You gotta think his opponent is mindful of all the skills that he has in that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be. If you are not aware of the dangers of grappling this man, you are doing yourself a disservice. You gotta take note of what he does. He's so good on the ground. He's so comfortable on the ground that if you are there and you lose focus for 1 second, you're done. He's a high-level grappler, a guy that has a ton of accolades in jiu-jitsu, and you recognize it the moment he steps into the octagon.
Yeah, a lot of different submissions on his resume, and going to be interesting to see how the opposition tries to handle this appreciable challenge in front of him tonight. Enjoy him while he's here, folks, because you never know if this will be the last time we see Nate Diaz in the UFC with a fan base really as big as any fighter in the sport. Diaz is back tonight, and we're glad to see him.
Stop to stand up. This guy has a cult following. He is one of the most interesting guys in the UFC because he has this sense that he really doesn't care to be here, but he also doesn't feel as comfortable anywhere but in the octagon. So it's a love-hate relationship with fighting for Nate Diaz. When he's happiest, when he's best, he's fighting in the UFC. A guy that boxes, unbelievable, but I think it's the attitude of Nate Diaz that has made him into one of the biggest stars that we've ever seen in the octagon.
He had a couple of life-changing paydays against Conor McGregor, the win at UFC 196, the majority decision loss at UFC 202.
Which to this day he says he won, right?
He thinks he won that fight. But one thing goes without saying, and I'll say it anyway, when Nate Diaz fights, the world is watching, and that's the case yet again here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Here once more is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Renato Moicano! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. Ladies and gentlemen, he is an Ultimate Fighter season winner, Nate Diaz!
Referee Herb Dean will handle the action in the octagon. Well, he's got as big a fan base as any fighter on the roster. Here is Nate Diaz, more than 10 years with the UFC now, and maybe we'll see the Stockton slap here tonight. Don't put it past Nate Diaz. If an opportunity presents itself to connect with that open palm, you got to think Diaz will take advantage. Nice liver shot lands. Oh, big hook. That'll leave a mark. Diaz is, well, the kicks have come in bunches. There's another one. All right, early in the fight here, and Nate Diaz off to a pretty good start. Found a home for that left hand.
I mean, and it's powerful. It does not seem like Nate is throwing it hard, but he always finds his target very accurate with that straight left hand. So he kind of feeds the right hand to get you moving where he wants, and then bang, he dropped that straight left on you that hurts so many. Hurt Conor McGregor, and he hurt the welterweight champion, Leon Edwards, in the same way.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Nate Diaz. Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, and there's a kick to the body, not having that one blocked by Diaz.
Oh, nice level change.
Well, he's got his back now. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Now inside the closed guard. Diaz is looking to lock up an armbar here. Oh, he's got that arm in tight, DC. Ooh, strong grip on the arm.
Look at him with all that pressure starting to get tight.
Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense. He passes to half guard.
All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the mat.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. And you can't have one arm in, one arm out. Guys will start throwing up legs, chasing triangles.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here.
Oh.
30 seconds on the clock. Let's go. 30 seconds.
Referee healthy here. Just as the referee will. Now he's going to attack his neck and try to get the rear naked choke.
Some hand fighting going on here. A couple of hooks. You gotta be kidding me. How good is his
This
submission?
dude is constantly dodging bullets, Jay.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Oh, beautiful. A swing and a miss by Diaz. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up.
This is big. That's big. Oh.
Oh, what a kick. Big left hand lands upstairs. Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Oh, nice job by Nate Diaz yet again to find a home for that one. Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you get the night, that one landed right on the spot.
Oh! Still plenty of time to go here, round two. Diaz is cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of it.
Oh, how good is this? Both men going for the finish.
Oh, right hand landed. There you go.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in...
And he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg. He passes to half.
Side control now.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. He's bridging.
Oh, no way, he got out.
He was able to create enough space to get his chest back flat on the mat and defend that arm triangle. Unbelievable. The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land.
So holding on to him here, not...
He's on bounds.
Big knee to the body. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. 10 minutes in the he can. All right, heading back to the corner now, and Diaz has got a real significant cut above the eye. We'll see if the cut man can stop the bleeding.
Make sure you get him in the guard.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab there.
So good to watch MMA evolve and watch guys now fight behind the jab.
Nice straight there by Moicano. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Diaz. Mixing it up well tonight. There's a shot to the leg. Big elbow there, lands. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, he might be out. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think that speaks to the durability of the guy standing in front of him.
76 total strikes have already landed for Nate Diaz. And the accuracy rate, by the way, if you're scoring at home, 47% to this point in the fight against Renato Moicano. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. Look, trying to get his kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad. That was...
Moicano goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change, and he gets it. So, showing off the fight IQ there. He was getting tagged on the field. And they separate after exiting the clinch. Moicano's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh! Back to the feet. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. All right, so he gets the takedown late in the round here, DC. We'll see what he can do.
Timed it perfect. This will leave an impression in the judge's mind. And as his opponent, you need to get back to your feet right away, because you can also sway the judges by getting back up to your feet and maybe exploding with one last flurry.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the end of the round. And on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at the fourth round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Just out of range with that right hook. All All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him, you see him.
Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you have a person like this offender that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs another hit. He's hurt bad.
Well, that overhand big weapon for him throughout his career, it's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
Oh, solid kick right there.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Under 2 minutes here to go, round 4. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Moicano's blocking well now. Nice job.
There it is again. Look at that. Now he's back up. He went high on that one.
Oh, single collar tie here. "20 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Diaz. He's in trouble. All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Unable to land with that punch.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Moicano. Good, solid strike on the ground. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you've got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop it.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Just got to be careful here.
Diaz is in half guard.
Oh, nice.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Under 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
All right, close guard now. Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by Moicano. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of tons of trouble right now.
All right, very late in the fight now.
Oh, my goodness. Holy smokes.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him, but for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. Let's get it to Bruce Buffer to make it official.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, Nate Diaz!
All right, so a huge win for Nate Diaz. The celebration is on, of course, in Stockton, California and beyond. And I know we all wish we would see Nate more often, but whenever he shows up to fight, always able to do so at a high level.
Nate Diaz has become a massive star in the UFC. He believes in himself. He trains extremely hard. And when he goes into the octagon, he always gives you 110%. Tonight, that was enough.